Well, good morning, Texas Paul from Weaver of John C. in Roseman, California. What's going on, dude? It's 6:56 in the morning, West Coast time. It's the 24th of June, 2025. And yes, I am not looking at you directly. I'm watching my dog having one of her senior moments these days. She happens to do the floor. She's going to do the floor, and I'm going to have to. Oh, shit. Her legs are giving out a little bit. She needs to get walked more. You own a dog, Paul? There are some times in their lives that when they get to a point, they'll probably tell you that they can't live on, but she has got a spunky spirit. She's about 17, 18-year-old. True wiener. Brown and white. White neck and a brown body. Or a tan body, I should say. Graying, and she's spunky as hell. Blind, deaf. Smeller works. And she just refuses to give up on life. And I hate putting dogs down when they're not telling me that they're ready. She's not ready. Not really. Politics in itself, sir, is scary and terrifying. Paul, chronologically, we both chewed the same dirt. Different locations, but we chewed the same dirt somewhat. I'm 59. And you must have seen some of the stuff I had seen in my lifetime. I was born nearly at the end of the Vietnam War in '66. So my mother was constantly watching this stuff. What you hear in the background is my dog being a pain in the butt. Give me a second, pal. Pause. The mamas. My family got her 17 years ago, I think. She was already, actually, I think it was about 15 years ago. She was already 2 years old, already been tortured by other kids. Never did take the kids very well, but she was pregnant. We didn't know that until that same night we got her. It was on Christmas Eve. We took her to the vet and found out she was pregnant. And an hour or two later, she delivered. Just seconds before Christmas. We called the baby Christmas. I had to get rid of her. I'll show you something. Cabinet, top shelf, family. We are the solos. Her, me. She hasn't seen the same dirt I have, but they had, my brother and my mother. 8 years older, my brother was. Ma, unfortunately, got to see in her lifetime a little bit of World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, and that scared the hell out of her even worse. My brother being 8 years older, if the war had gone further, he would not be living in the United States. Let's just say that. But fortunately, it did end, and my brother got out okay. But he did go into the military voluntarily, be a frogman, and ended up with a lifetime of complication afterwards. When I saw the 1990 wars happening, it scared the crap out of me. I was working at a retail and had a friend of mine from high school. He'd gone in. Fortunately, he came out in one piece. I had another friend who got in. He also made it out in one piece. It wasn't exactly a bloody war, but it was a hot, long, grisly war. Short-term lived. For telling Saddam to get the hell out of Kuwait. My brother, he got drafted in. Being a frogman and being part of the U.S. Navy SEALs. Some things he said he could still not talk about because the material was still classified. I think the PTSD was killing him. I really did. But he had to learn how to compartmentalize it anyway. When he went in with the teams and they did their jobs and came back out and gave Reddit Air some activity to do. When 9/11 hit, he wasn't going in. He had already screwed up his knee so bad and his back so bad there was no way in hell this cripple was going in. But he was still able to work. So we both sit out in the sidelines of seeing the 20-year war going hell in a handbasket. My mother was thankful that she didn't see her boys go. I am not medically for. Well, let me see. Let me fix that one. I am medically for. Born that way with a heart defect. Mitral valves leaking. Age of 4 years old, they had to do an open heart. And yeah, I know what it is to be a dad 3 times and come back to life, and trust me, I don't like it. Leave scars. More win ones. But that being said, and I was seeing the Iraq war happening, not the second part, but the first part, when the coalition was building up. I really didn't know what to think about it or how to feel about it back in the 90s. Young man looking at all this stuff. I should have been over there. I should have been, but my doctor wasn't going to sign off on me at all. Even though the surgeries were successful to keep me alive, I was not physically fit enough to go over there or be able to deal with the rigors. I wasn't about to. I may have expressed a feeling of going over to, going to the military and be like my brother, but thank God I wasn't. And when I saw the war happening on CNN, when Israel and Tel Aviv were getting their ass kicked, the overhead, Scud missiles. Yeah. Yeah, you talk about being sick to the stomach, and especially when I heard about the B-2s flying in and then the Tomahawks afterwards. We definitely got skin in the game, Paul. We got more than skin in the game. From what the reports are saying from the independents, 3 dead. It's one thing when we're dealing with the Houthis in the canal or in the channels, dealing with the ship attacks. But they launched what they could for an aerial response on Qatar, on a particular military base. Nobody got hurt, but they scared shitless out of them. The missiles took care of them, the anti-missile, the barrage. But it was still an attack on Qatar, but an attack on the United States. Because Trump had to be an idiot. This guy never thinks. He doesn't want to think. He wants his ego fed all the time. I see images on the news and the corporate media of people reporting in, the anchors reporting in, of what's happening out there. And again, my stomach is, I got ginger ale maybe to hold off the stomach issues. But it doesn't take away the damn terror or the fear. Yeah. There's a whole hell of a lot I've said on my own YouTube channel concerning about a Trumplicant and everything else regarding it. Excuse me. And America's responsibility for putting that son of a bitch in the office. We did this to ourselves and to the world. We won't acknowledge it, accept it, or be responsible for it. No one will. I will. I didn't vote for the bastard. I didn't do enough to keep that bastard and the other Trumplicants out of office. But nothing else I can do about it. And yeah, I keep reminding America that we did this for ourselves and to the world. And if I have to be a poster boy for it, be responsible, then I will. I know, you call it martyrism at this point over here. For me, it's doing a responsible thing. Being a witness and talking about stuff like this, like I'm hearing everybody else talking about it. But nobody steps up. It's not that I'm going to be doing a martyr and put myself on a damn cross. Somebody else already did that for me. And for everybody else throughout existence, apparently. And the one line that has been popped in the head so many times. We don't know what the hell we're doing, Paul. We don't know what the hell we're doing. We're trying to be forgiven on a cross. Somebody's pleading upstairs to forgive them. They don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm paraphrasing it a bit. And as it is, I don't know what the hell we're going to be doing right now. Trump kept saying he doesn't want us to get into a war, and yet senility kicked in. And not to mention the war hawks and the other idiots that he hired in there. Oh yeah, it's going to be an interesting 4-year run if we ever live to survive on this one. We'll talk later, my friend. We'll talk. And if you got dogs, we'll talk dogs. That being said.